Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel, and tonight I thought we would do a video on who is your secret admirer. So I do have 3 piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If you need another minute to choose your pile, go ahead and pause it here. Otherwise, I'm going to jump right in. Alright, pile 1. Let's see who your secret admirer is. Okay. Pile 1. Let's see here. Okay. So I want to make sure you're taken care of here. And don't worry if you can't see all of the cards because I am going to hold them up as I'm kind of talking about them. So over here I've got 3 cards that will kind of give us hints as to who this person could be in your life. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So right away I'm getting that this person could be working towards something. You could know this person from school, but I think that a clue to who this person could be is that you know that they're working toward a tangible goal. They might be at the beginning of kind of a long process. This person could have really lofty goals. I'm also getting that this person could come from a family that has a lot of expectations for them in regards to their material success, and that probably is tied to some sort of education here with the Page of Swords. The Suit of Swords, like that family, kind of gives me the Harvard legacy family sort of a vibe. So this person could be a student, but they could have a lot of education in front of them for whatever career goals they have in the material world, or to take over like the family business. But I'm getting that they want to build something for themselves. They probably have a dream and a vision that they've told you about. You might have questioned this person's methods maybe in the past, like it's like they're ambitious maybe almost to a fault, or they could have some kind of a rebellious nature where I don't know, like they could have I'm getting they kind of have an overbearing family in some sort of a way, and they kind of step out and rebel against that in ways that you're kind of like, well, okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was, or you're just going to get yourself into a mess of trouble. I'm not sure you're accomplishing really anything. So yeah, there could be something like that. I don't know that you're really accomplishing anything. That phrase that I said kind of stuck out to me, so maybe that means something to you. Maybe this person, I just heard like cheats on their homework or something. Maybe you help this person, or I don't know, something like that. Like maybe they're not the most ethical in their academic studies in some way. This person could talk a lot. They could maybe upplay their goals, their ambitions, and also their capabilities, maybe even their academic capabilities or their intellect. Like they might try to show off for you. Trying to like seem like they're really, really smart, but you're kind of like, I don't know why you're really doing that. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Pentacles here, they might kind of look out for you a little bit. They might play protector. Oh my gosh, I just said, I never remember what these cards say because I always say what one of these things, what the slip says. It's kind of funny to me. But I want to make sure you're taken care of. So yeah, I think this person kind of looks out for you in a sense. Like you might get a big brother vibe off of this person, you know? They kind of play big brother to you. All right. So there could have been an ending with this person. Like if you guys are students, maybe your degree program wrapped up a little bit. The current condition is the world. So the world is definitely a completion of some kind, but like with an accomplishment in my mind. It definitely could have to do with studies. There could be some traveling, like maybe this person's on a trip, or you guys, there's some distance between the two of you. Like if this is a school, I'm really getting school vibes just because I'm getting some young energy here with the Page of Swords. But it doesn't have to be, although I am really getting that. Anyways, with the world here, it's like you guys could be away from each other for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm getting like your semester, your degree program wrapped up. You each went your separate ways. Maybe you're traveling for the summer. I mean, I'm shooting this in December, so maybe you guys are home for Christmas, I think, or Thanksgiving, something like that. Sorry, it's late. My brain. So yeah, there could be some distance. You could have felt like there's an ending because we also have death here in the subconscious influences. So it's like if there hasn't been an ending, it's like there's something about your connection where you know that it's going to come to an end and you're not really sure where it's going to go from there. Like it seems like an endless, there could be a lot of possibilities, and it's hard to really know exactly what's gonna come out of that. But that kind of weighs in the back of both of your minds. Or definitely this person's mind. Also, the Death card is a major arcana, and the World card is also a major arcana. So these are two really big the endings bit here it weighs heavily on this person's mind. So why are they a secret admirer? Like, what is kind of preventing them from coming forward? And it's the Knight of Pentacles. So there could be someone else in the picture that you maybe are more rooted with, somebody where you're from, that they're gonna, what do I want to say? First of all, this person, they could think that this person's more noble. They could think this person's more reliable. You could have, there's some kind of like establishedness to this other person, if this is another person. This also could be, they might think that you guys are moving in opposite directions, or because they have to move in the direction of whatever this goal is that their family is putting on them. They know that that's supposed to wrap up a lot of their time, and it's going to take a long time to complete, and they don't know if you are going to stick around for that, if you're going to be okay with all the time and the energy that they're going to be doing that. They don't know, again, if your locations and your goals are ultimately going, this is also goals. So, yeah, they don't know if your goals are really going to allow you to be in the same place at the same time, working towards the same things, Also, there could be cultural differences as well, even if it's just status, because I'm really getting that this person comes from some kind of background where they're like expected to do something because of their family, and they might think that doesn't really make sense to you, or maybe it doesn't make sense long term, because this person thinks in long term goals. You know what I mean? They have to for some reason. So the tools though at their disposal is that they're really patient, and it's like I feel like because they've grown up this way, or there is this kind of expectation. I'm just realizing this is the princely vibe that kind of comes through in my readings every once in a while. There's definitely some of you who are dating these, like, or you're thinking about, you have these like very princely type people in your lives that like come from some kind of family, or they have some kind of family expectations or something like that, where their family's really traditional and expects certain things from them. But the tools that they feel that they have at their disposal is Temperance, which again is another major arcana card. There's a lot of Sagittarius Jupiter energy coming through here, just so you guys know, but it's also really grounded. In like their family wants them to be, I think, well cultured and well educated and well traveled, but also very grounded. You know, like have some kind of like stable rooted life and stable rooted success. So the tools that they have at their disposal is Temperance. So yeah, I feel like this person feels like they're patient and almost like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I think this person would be willing to blend lives, like even if it would be at a distance, even if it would, you know, take some balancing, honestly, some major balancing with the Temperance card, because this is all about fire, you know, mixing fire and water. You know, I think that this person would be okay with that, you know, coming to visit you, that kind of a thing. And I feel like it's also about perspective. Like they're looking at, they want to achieve all their goals. And so if they have to, you know, kind of finagle around certain things to be able to do that, then I think this person's willing to kind of do that. This is a very long-term oriented person. So I feel like, okay, so this is the past and the future. And this, I did this because I wanted to help kind of identify this person for you with the past, because the past is the Three of Wands. So I think, again, I'm getting that, like, you guys were together in some kind of a program, in some kind of a job environment, but one or both of you moved on. It's something that has a lot of growth involved in it, you know, where it's like you guys are both working towards your goals and you were doing that together, whether that's school, whether that's you were working together, something like that. But again, I'm seeing that somebody moved away, and it's almost like, because the Three of Wands is all like, I mean, it's having a foundation and the support of others, but then ultimately having to move out on your own. So I am getting a heavy school vibe for this pile. Doesn't have to be that though. And then with the future being the Devil card, I mean, this just kind of reiterates the things that I was saying, that this person has some kind of expectation that they're bound to. The Devil is all about, first of all, this is Capricorn. And Capricorn rules the 10th house of career, of contracts, of, you know, kind of worldly success is Capricorn. It's the goat that climbs the mountain really slowly. Again, Capricorn being another earth energy kind of a card. So this person could be honestly very goal-oriented in the material world. And that is that's definitely on their mind moving forward in the future. And I am getting, again, a family sort of a vibe with this card. I mean, we have children here with this person, and it's about money and luxuries and things, and I'm just seeing that kind of echoed throughout. You know, death, Scorpio, the 8th house rules inheritance. It rules, you know, insofar as, and also death. There's also an element of contracts. The 8th house also tells how your life is to be after marriage. So again, I'm just getting a heavy vibe of that there's a lot of expectations for this person and how their life is supposed to pan out. Their attitude towards like this connection is the Ace of Swords. They're feeling really stuck. They don't know how to move forward. I feel like they feel bound by their family's expectations. And again, I think that's something that's coming out for them, because I think there might be some kind of cultural difference, or like even if it's just you know, like you don't come from a family that tries to dictate your every move or like holds an inheritance over your head, because that also might be what's happening here. This is like the Princess Diaries. Like, what's going on? But you know, they're thinking that it doesn't quite make sense to you. And because here's the thing, you're not wrong if you're telling this person like that they don't have to listen to their family. It's just that there's a lot of really big things that are kind of at stake here for this person. Oh my gosh, could be what this Seven of Swords is over here. You guys could like kind of be sneaking around and stealing moments. So then I don't know if this person is such a secret admirer. Maybe they like you more than you're aware of. But that could be what this sneaking around is, where it's like you feel like you're being kept secret from this person's family in some way, and but like you just want to kind of shout it out, or this person wants to shout it out but they can't, and you feel like it's kind of pointless. Also, yeah, if there is distance here, then this person stalks your social media. This is definitely this is like the stalker card, and it definitely has like some techie sort of savvy kind of a thing. So this person could be like sneakily watching your social media. They're not going to like your posts and respond all the time, but you might have a hunch that this person's watching your social media. Yeah, so they're feeling just kind of helpless. Like they don't know how they can move this relationship forward, but they totally could, you know? I mean, it might cost them something, and that I think weighs on the back of their mind. Like, well, what is this going to cost me? Because I think it would cost them something, you know? This is really interesting. The outside energy is the King of Wands. I mean, I'm just seeing this as a very controlling father figure who, again, has like everything planned out for this person's success with the King of Wands here. You know, Wands is all about, reputation. The fire suit is, very ambitious, very dynamic family. So this person, comes from that. I'm just getting that this person comes from that. And I think that this father figure kind of has their life all planned out, You're going to do this program. We're going to travel all around. They could even keep this person really busy traveling when you guys aren't together. Whenever you go, you guys come together maybe and go apart. So in the times that you guys are not around each other, this person, I think they're keeping this person pretty busy in meeting all of these goals and jumping through all of these hoops. And yeah, that's pretty clear cut to me. And if it's not a specific person, it's just this feeling that they need to become the King of Wands, or that they need to be somehow putting on some kind of show for the people around them, This is like the energy of like not feeling loved for this whole thing. This person, I feel like they're not being taught like, oh, well, you get love because of who you are on the inside, and we are all different, and isn't that wonderful and amazing? No, it's like you get loved by meeting goals and expectations, So their hopes and fears is the Two of Wands. It's like they want the best of both worlds. They want to have their cake and eat it too. It's like they want to figure out how they want all of it. They want to meet all their goals. They want to satisfy their family, but they also want to explore their relationship with you. And it's just they feel like if they strategize enough, they might be able to do it, but it does involve some sort of secrecy, and it might involve, honestly, some sort of distance. It might involve keeping you separate from this family, and keeping kind of quiet. Notice all the nighttime imagery, and he's very cloaked, and he's standing at the fortress of this house, right, and kind of reading the temperature with the salamander here. And cats are hunters, they're aware of things in the dark. They're very intuitive. So, very determined person here. Again, this is kind of, I'm getting sneaky energy from this too, just like this. There's some cloaking going on. And it doesn't have to be, cheaty, kind of slimy things, but I just kind of don't like this nugget that's kind of been planted in this person's head that they can't just be open and honest, because if they are, they're not going to be loved. But, that they have to strategize and sneak around, and if they're going to have the things that they want in their life, but also not let people down. And then the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. So again, I don't know if you guys are in some kind of program together, because it could be that you're in some kind of program too. Maybe you guys are, you're both in the same type of field, and this field requires you to get, postgraduate education. You guys are in in a similar field of study, and so this requires you, you're in the same program. This is going to require you guys to be working together, perfecting your craft and perfecting your skills over a long period of time. I mean, that's kind of what it's showing is going to work out in the outcome. That you guys are going to probably end up working together in some way. And again, this is Pentacles energy. It's not Cups energy. So it's very... This person, it's responsibilities and obligations and building your dreams and things. I'm not really getting like... Let me just draw another card here. Okay, the Seven of Wands. So, I mean, this is kind of fighting off your passions and your urges in order to work together, I think. Fighting off other people's opinions. And if you do start seeing each other, I think it's going to be like an uphill battle sort of a thing. Like this situation is not going to be easy, you know? I mean, I think that's clear from the spread that it's not the easiest of circumstances playing out here. So I just see like a lot of working together, and I see that you're near each other though. Weird. Because again, we're seeing endings in distance. So maybe that does make sense to you guys. Maybe you just have a glow up though too. Like this could be you achieving your goals independently, or this person achieving their goals and kind of just becoming awesome, you know? And being so awesome you have to fight people off. So yeah, I hope that was helpful and that you can identify your secret admirer, pile number 1. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you around again. I'm trying to pump these videos out for you. So thank you guys for watching. Okay, pile number 2. Let's find out who your secret admirer is. Okay. Okay, pile number 2. We have seen this person before, pile 2. Right off the bat, I think that who your secret admirer is, I think they're married. They're definitely established in some way. So over here, and don't worry if you can't see all the cards because I'll show them to the camera when I'm talking about them. So over here I've got 3 cards to kind of help you identify who this person is. And so we've got the 5 of Swords, we have the Devil, and we have the Ace of Swords. So the Devil is the major arcana over here, and that can represent contracts and marriages. And that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that because here, for the current condition, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. And that definitely seems like marriage to me. So tools at their disposal is also the King of Pentacles. I mean, this is a person who's well established. This is a person who probably does very well for themselves in the material world. They've got more than enough, right? And I think they're banking on it to get your attention and maybe to slip past your defenses, because we've got the Nine of Wands here as, why is this person, this is the card for, why is this person a secret admirer and not out in the open with it? And it's the Nine of Wands, so it's like you're being defensive towards this person's passionate advances, because I think that you know that this person's married. And so if in your mind you're like, I don't know if they're coming on to me, maybe they're just nice, like they're coming on to you, honey. And I think that you have been through some things in the past, because this is the Wounded Warrior card, and this bandage on her head is indicative of a psychic wound. And so I think that you've been through some kind of hardship in the past. Relationships probably haven't been that easy for you. And there's something in your mind that weighs heavily on your mind that this situation, I feel like, is bringing up for you. So anyways, back to some clues about who this person is. And the reason I think that they're married too is because we also have the Five of Swords. And this is a really nefarious sort of energy. I kind of get narcissist from this card because I don't know if you can see his face, but he just looks really smug to me. Like that he's defeated, or you know what? You could be married. And this person would just like love to steal you away from whoever you're with. But it's like this person, I do think that they're actually strong in the material world. I really do. But it's like they use that to make other people feel small. And I feel like they like to be the puppet master, the puppeteer. They like to control things around them. This person could be very controlling. They could be, I keep seeing this, I'm jealous. I saw this when I pulled this Devil card too. I'm jealous. This person can be very possessive, where like they feel like they have rights and ownership to you just because they're used to getting everything they want. And I always, with this card, the upside down pentagram is a sign of disorder, because it's like, I always think of Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, because and then we also have the 5 here. 5 is the number of the human being. We have 5 fingers, 5 toes. It's what separates us from the animal kingdom, right? We're above the 4 senses with the fifth one, right? And so when that's upside down, it's like, disorder and not living up to our highest potential. When the pentagram is right side up, then the head rules over the genitals. When it's flipped, then it's the other way around. It's a very lustful energy. So I do think this person's very lust driven. I think they could have had multiple affairs before, and they're just used to being able to get away with it. And then with the Ace of Swords here, this person could be some kind of a professional. I'm getting this as status. We had Swords energy in the last one, because the energy of Swords, I just get, this person could be highly educated. This person could be looked up to, well-respected in society. They could come off as very just, as a keeper of justice almost. This person could be a lawyer. I feel like they're well-respected in their community. It's like, this is a person you would almost think to go to for advice, because they seem like they have it all, kind of a thing. Okay. We have, I know you're angry with me. And this came out in one of my latest readings too. So again, I think we've seen this person around here, around these parts before. Somebody has done something to anger you. And honestly, with these cards, I can see why that is, because I don't think this person's living in integrity. And I think part of you knows that, or you at least sense it. And so that's why you have your defenses up. This is energy of, this person, you're putting up a fight, basically. You're putting up a fight here. But I do think there is a power imbalance between the two of you. But you're strong of spirit. You are definitely strong of spirit, and your success is coming. And I think this person kind of knows that. You're like a winner. I've seen this pairing before. So you're a winner, like, of spirit. Like, you just have the essence of being a winner, but you also live in integrity. And that's where your power comes from. You're just like a very dynamic sort of a person. You've been through a lot. The whole entire journey of Wands is about having gone through a lot, having overcome a lot of conflict, having to assert yourself. I have an Aries North Node, which means that I'm learning how to like embody more Aries things. Like the Libra stuff makes a lot of sense to me. Relationship, sacrificing almost in order for balance. And I've taken that a little too far. So the whole suit of fire is about learning how to stand up for yourself, learning how to assert yourself, protecting yourself, that kind of a thing. That's something that you've probably also had to practice a lot in your early life, and you're exhausted at this point, but you're really close to like, this could be just like a final lesson for you, honestly, this person. So again, their tools at their disposal is the King of Pentacles. This person's going to try to woo you. They might, flash their black card at you, real subtle like, or maybe not so subtle. This person will try to make it clear to you that they can take care of you. If you're in school, well, hey, they can pay for it. If you need a car, well, hey, they got one. Just things like that. This person's going to try to let you know that they're loaded and powerful. You probably already know that, because I think this person has, like, that's who they are in their community, This is interesting. Their subconscious influences is the world. So I don't know if this person has multiple houses, like they're only around you for part of the year because, they vacation and stuff. So definitely travel, distance is kind of in the back of their mind. Maybe how they can keep this distant from their family, if this is resonating with you guys as a third-party situation. That's just what I'm getting from this. I can go back. I'm going to stick with this storyline because I feel like it gets confusing when I switch back and forth, but I can try to read it like from a different perspective too. But I'm really getting the third-party energy here. The world is completion as well, so I don't know if there's something that you just completed or they just completed, or there could be, like, you could have an opportunity somewhere that would require you to move or something like that. Maybe your success is elsewhere. But I think ultimately this comes down to travel and distance. So in the past position, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in the material world. So I don't know if somebody moved, like this person moved to your area. That could be what the world is. Or you moved to their area. Well, so will you move back? So somebody could not be from whatever area you're living in. Or honestly, you could have moved away, I guess. But somebody's like starting a life of their own here. This is a new sort of financial beginning. I'm almost getting that this is you. You started something, or you, you're out for your own, like, to build your own thing, right? So let me just throw some adjectives out here. This is earth energy. This is protective energy. This is starting to build something that is stable for the long haul. And honestly, this could have been how you saw that person, where you just thought they were a stable person. Isn't that great? Maybe you even thought this was your dream person, where you're like, this person has it all together. Look at them. But then the future is the Page of Wands, which honestly, like, this is a crush. This is that spark of lust, almost, crushy sort of feelings. Pages are students and messengers. So I feel like you started to kind of pick up on little flirty things, because I got that kind of before, where you're like, is this person flirting with me? Because I think you really just saw this person as like a stand-up kind of a person, and I think that that's how a lot of people see this person. And I'm sure they have good qualities. I'm not trying to, that human beings were complicated, right? But I do think there's another part of this person that is not what they seem. on the surface, and you're kind of getting a peek of that, and it's flaring up your defenses. I don't know if you've been in a narcissist empath relationship before, where you had undergone some kind of narcissistic abuse. And if you haven't, there's loads of resources that can help about that, because it's honestly very psychologically damaging. So I think you're starting to pick up on little hints that maybe that's what this person is. That even though narcissists can almost, they pick up on exactly what you want, and then they paint themselves as like that perfect person for you, which is the tools that they have at their disposal. I am getting narcissist vibes from this. Let me just be real. So it's like they want to paint themselves as your Prince Charming, as the most perfect person, as your ideal partner. That's kind of how they get through society. That's how they get through life. That's how they present themselves, you know? But you're intuitively picking up on something because you've been through it before. I feel like you might have had a lot of lessons in this department already, maybe even in love, where you were like, you can't always trust people. This is all the times you learned that you can't always trust people, or you can't just blindly follow your passion. And so I feel like finally you're suiting up for yourself here, and you're like, what is going on? I'm sensing that something's going on. There could be mind games, and heaven forbid telepathic communication with this person, where it's like they're almost in your head messing with your mind. So yeah, I do think that this is kind of just like flirting, and I just heard, what's that phrase? Trying to lead you up the garden path. The garden path. I don't know what that is, but it's not a place you want to be. I'm sure of that. So what is your person's attitude? The Chariot. They feel honestly entitled to whatever they want. The Chariot is like the young king, and comes from status. Everybody on my channel has like these people that have some kind of status and like a chip on their shoulder. But yeah, and I think that this person is going to pursue you with intent. They're going to pursue you with intensity because they feel like the world is their oyster. And I think they also think they can get away with it, in the sense that like they think they can cloak it, you know? They think they can lure you in with like, because the Chariot is also like the Cancer card, and Cancers are really like loving, and it's emotional energy, and it's like it's the crab with the shell. So I think they feel like they can keep you in like a little shell tucked away from the world, and you can, and like if they give you emotion, if they fake like emotion, you know, with you, and maybe not fake, but if they give you the right emotions, that they can kind of do whatever they want. But the outside energy is the Knight of Cups. So this could be you pursuing creative passions, and like there could be like travel. You could be a person who travels for your work, for your passions. You like to travel a lot, and this person's really rooted, or this person travels a lot. But I'm thinking that it's you, like you travel around. This also could be another person. They could see competition there, like somebody who actually like, I'm not trying to paint this person as a jerk, but I am getting kind of jerky vibes. But it's like somebody who, because this person also could be older than you, I'm thinking. Older, more established. I really do think this person's older than you in some way. But so there could be somebody more like around your age that wants to like really offer you love. Maybe you guys share a hobby, like some kind of artistic pursuit that's around you, and this person like comes offering you love, like real love. They might not have a lot, like this person has a lot, in the material sense, but you guys are like kind of kindreds, you know? Again, I'm seeing travel, distance as an outside influence. So the hopes and fears is judgment. It's like they definitely want things to move forward. I feel like if they want to kind of tip the scales towards movement, You know, because the Chariot's all about forward movement, and then Judgment is like, it's all about you making a judgment call. And I think they're hopeful, but they're also afraid of that as well. Judgment can also be like divorce. You know, this also could be like you guys getting found out if this is a third party situation. Yeah. They could be afraid of you moving on too. But maybe part of them is hopeful that you do, like that you get to follow your dreams and your passions. I'm saying that you're a really passionate, creative type of a person. Like you value knowledge, you value travel, you value like artistic kind of creative things. You're that sweet. It is like it kind of got that narcissist empath sort of a vibe. So with the outcome, we've got the Five of Swords. We also have the Five of Swords over here for this person, right? That's what this energy is. It's the energy of defeat. And I mean, let me just pull a card here. Okay, the Four of Swords. So we're going to think about it. You know, I'm almost seeing with the Two of Swords here in her hands, and they're starting to kind of uncross. So like the confusion lifts, and you kind of start to take some sort of action yourself, like you're determined. Oh my gosh, you're seeing the Three of Swords rising out of the, maybe you make a stand against this person. You really reflect on it and you're like, you know what, no. I don't think it's like a big stand, but you could just be subtly like, meh, towards this person. And people are like, what are you doing? This is such a great person, but you're just kind of not having it with that person. So that's one outcome. Where you do your research, you know, on narcissists, you're prepared, you know their card, you know, you're expecting the whole love bombing thing, and you're really reflecting on it, you're moving slow. And there's an energy of learning your lessons here. Because like I said, I think that this, like, you've kind of been put through the ringer a bit. Do people want you to be with this person? If you're like mother or your, you know, aunt, if people want you to maybe be with someone like this, and maybe you don't want to be, I don't know, I'm getting that you might flip the script on this person, because it's like, I'm just noticing like this is a man, this is masculine energy, this is feminine energy. And I'm thinking that you're going to use your intuition, you're going to do your research, and you're going to be this person at their own game. Not that you have to like make any, I don't think it's like you have to make any real big stand. You just kind of see them. And they know it a little bit because they know you're angry with them. And I think it's almost impressive if you like almost call this person on it. I don't know. And you move on to a better day. If that's what you move on to something better. That could be what this travel thing is too. Because there's this whole energy that you've suffered enough, honestly. So let me just pull one more card. Yes, you're going to be fulfilled. Hey, pile 2, hey. I think there's some rad people on my channel. I'm not even kidding you guys. But there's like really strong people that watch this channel. And that's what I think is happening here. Yes, you guys are just gonna boss up, I think. This is how this energy is supposed to be used, is what I just heard. You know, it's like, it's not to like beat people and like shame them. It's like rising up into your power, using your intuition, using the Two of Swords and that intuitive energy to notice where the Three of Swords lie and then to sidestep it, because that's something that you have suffered enough heartbreak in love and in passion. You deserve this for yourself, and you know what? You're going to build it for yourself. You don't need a King of Pentacles to come and give it to you. You are a very wonderful, creative person that can make your dreams come true. You really and truly are. You march to the beat of your own drum, and you're a person who has a lot of just gifts, a lot of love to give. And you're going to move forward, and you're going to decide whether or not you want this person. That's what's going to happen. So, thank you for watching Pile 2. Honestly, this just made my day a little. So thank you for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to keep these videos steadily coming for you guys. So I hope to see you again. Bye, 2. Okay, pile number 3. Let's find out who is your secret admirer. Friends. All right, pile 3. So I think that I'm getting a very sweet energy from this person right off the bat. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to pick this up. I want to travel the world with you. I want to make happy memories with you. I think that you're already friends with this person. I think this is a very loving, very nurturing sort of a person. They could maybe seem almost a little aloof. In some kind of way, or this could be honestly a person that you're friends with that you might know that they are flirting with you, although why would this person be your secret admirer then? But they could have offered you their cup of love in the past and you didn't take it. Or again, like I said, this person could be a little aloof. You could like this person, and you could have tried to offer your cup to them, but they were a little aloof. I think this person works really, really hard. This is like, oh my goodness, there's an archetype for this person in my head. I wish I could just show you. I think this person's like legitimately a good person who works hard, who has high integrity. And it's almost like they put their nose to the grindstone so much and like so well, and they're so focused on like doing things right and by the book and having integrity that they don't notice, they don't notice kind of what's right in front of them. I don't know. I'm also getting that, yeah, I think, because with the Queen of Cups and her cup having the lid on it, you know, it's like, you might be very confused about how this person feels, because they might not always show. It's like this person's very loving, but it's hard for you to kind of tell what kind of love, you know, they're feeling for you. But this is a secret admirer reading, let's not forget. So, again, who is your secret admirer? The Three of Pentacles. This is, again, hardworking energy. This is also some kind of divine purpose. I feel like this person almost has a divine purpose in the world, and they're working to make the world a better place. This is a person, I think, with high morals, somebody that you're going to see almost like kind of activist sort of an energy, but very practical and grounded. You could be a part of a group with this person that makes the world a better place. So if it is some kind of an activist organization, or you guys are interested in the same sort of benevolent causes, maybe it's something even just as simple as yoga, or you know, some kind of an environmental activist group, something like that, where you guys are working to make the world better together. And this person wants to maybe have some kind of expertise in whatever field that is, or they already do have that. This person could be a leader in that group. With the Ten of Wands here, first of all, I wanted to say that this reiterates for me that this person is a hard worker. This card is in the position of, why is this person a secret admirer and not just out in the open with it? And I think that it's because they're working so hard. I just get a vibe from this person that they work so hard towards their goals. She's climbing a hill here, notice. They're working so hard to achieve something in this world that it's like they just don't notice. I think that might be what you find attractive about them too, is if this person is working so hard in an organization or something, you find that very attractive. And so I feel like it's hard for this person to see that you like them as more than a friend, because they maybe just think that you like their activities or something like that. But I'm seeing that I think this is definitely a friend, right? Best friends. So yeah, I think they just have a lot going on in their life, and that's why they haven't made their feelings known towards you. So the tools that they have at their disposal is the Five of Pentacles. This is some kind of strife, honestly. This is so strange to me, because here for tools we have the Five of Pentacles, and then in the past position we have the Six of Wands, and these are very this is opposite energies to me. I think this person has a story. They've been through hardship, and they have overcome that hardship, and they're using that to give to others. And they want to be that safe haven in some kind of way. They want to be a part of the solution, you know? Yeah. How that's a tool, maybe it's even just using these skills, they get to be around you, you know? And they do kind of want to show off a little bit, I think, for you in that sense. Like, they want you to notice that they're doing their best and that they're trying, you know? This person could also have just left, like, they could have left a relationship, I suppose, in the past. Oh boy. For very few of you, I'm not getting this vibe super. For few of you, this could be a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles, but I'm not getting like gross vibes like I kind of did for pile number 2. I'm seeing this Queen of Cups, like this could be a wife or a partner. And so they're not coming forward because they might like you, but, you know, this would be a burden for them. And And then, because the Five of Cups being in the background too, that's, I mean, this could be guilt. This could be guilt and their subconscious influences. Or some kind of grief where things didn't work out before in the past. I'm just getting this melancholic kind of a vibe from this pile. Oh boy. Person's attitude. They're juggling the Two of Pentacles. So, it could be either one. There is something kind of noble about this person, though. So, you know, if this is a third-party situation, what weighs in their subconscious is the guilt aspect. And also, you know, letting people down, letting their community down, maybe falling short of whatever their goals are for themselves as a person. And, but it's also like, they do think that they feel a lot of love towards you. But it's, yeah. It's like this person seems like they only want friendship with you because they're married and they're diligent. This is like a good person, you know. If that's the case. So, you know, if it's not a third party situation, then yeah, this person's just very focused on their goals. And their goals are very altruistic. And it takes up a lot of their time and energy. So in the future position, if that's the case, I mean, this person becomes, they're becoming this high priestess where they have a lot of knowledge around this. They're very effective. They could be some kind of a leader in, they could work behind the scenes, I'm getting to, in whatever organization. But they're like the engine. They're like the quiet engine that works behind the scenes for, towards their goal. And honestly, the High Priestess, this is divine feminine energy for me. And, you know, this could be a single kind of a card. And they could be the leader of a group here with the Three of Cups. Because the Three of Cups, I think of this as like my coven card. There is like a spiritual aspect in the moon, with the moon imagery here, you know. It's definitely feminine healer type energy. This person could be a healer with the Queen of Cups here. Very giving healer. They can work with their hands in some way. If this person, I'm just getting that they're a really, really good person that's here to like really make a difference for the world. And no wonder you would be attracted to that, you know. But I'm seeing that in the future, yeah, this person's definitely making headway towards their goals. And they could specifically be helping women. So, yeah, their attitude is, you know, they're trying to catch their balance here. And they're juggling two things. So, again, it's either two relationships, I think, that they're trying to balance, or... you know, they have to choose, because I'm not sure this person would entertain a third-party situation outright. Like, they would choose, you know, if that is your situation. But if not, then again, it's all their goals and the busyness of their life and the singleness of that. And I'm also seeing that this person's, yeah, they're going from a more public outward persona to a more private one that's got a sense of power to it, power behind it. So the outside energy is the Ten of Swords. This is a painful ending, you know, maybe a painful truth. Actually, you know what I'm getting for this very altruistic group? The Ten of Swords, like I said, I think this person might be helping women in some sense. It's just like the pain of the world, the weight of the world. This, I think, is just showing that this is their cause. Whatever they see is causing pain and harm in the world. That's what's driving it on the outside. Or they could have gone through something personally, and that's what's drawing them to this mission. Or they knew someone. This could have been like their mother or a very close friend. I just, maybe... I don't know, I'm seeing this as like a woman who was left by someone. This could be abuse victims. This person's like a healer taking care of, you know, rape victims, abuse victims in some way. And wanting to bring healing to them in the background and transformation with the crow. This person like goes in to where there's no hope in order to bring hope. This is a great person, you guys. If it's a third-party situation, then it's being faced with the reality that like they're gonna have to hurt someone that they love. Their hopes and fears is the Two of Wands, and I kind of see this in this deck as like have your cake and eat it too, you know. They're looking out at the world. This is definitely an energy of travel. I'm seeing that. What's the movie with Julia Stiles where she's The Prince and Me, and she wants to be the Doctors Without Borders, and she's got her little globe thing or her little map with all the pins that she wants to go, and that, you know. So it's like this person. It's like they're creating some kind of group or foundation. They want to help. They want to expand that out to do as much good as possible. I'm getting the energy of the star card here, with all the stars in the background, which again, it's quiet, healer energy. There's kind of a quietness to this person, but very effective. There's a very effective, this is honestly a very sexy energy, so no wonder you like this person. This person can be intuitive. But yeah, that's what they're hopeful that they can do that, but I think they're also they're afraid of, you know, going the wrong way or somehow stepping off of their path, I think. And then yeah, the outcome is the Three of Cups. This is a coven card. This is also a card of joy, celebration. I'm seeing healing here with the stars and the moon in the background, deep psychological healing, especially for women. So I think that's pretty clear. Pile 3, very interesting read. So if that resonated, please do like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm pumping out a lot of videos here lately, so I hope to see you around again. Thank you for watching.